of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going in life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.
Step 1, wake up early, gon' rise in the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, you grow hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, yo. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they ride. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. yeah. So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. Afloat, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, cause they gon' rise the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, grow hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
My gosh, AR. Good morning, everybody. How the hello are ya? Happy Wednesday, hump day. Okay, let me get to the top of the screen. Good morning, Carlotta and Sarah and Jade. Good morning, Aunt Teeny. Good morning, Hugh. Good morning, CL. Good morning, Anna Lynn. Good morning, Brown. Good morning, Chili. Ooh, my chat just scrolled. Oh, did anybody see that? Let me see. Okay, I thought I missed an alert. Sorry. Okay, good morning, Jarella, Sultry, Lisa, Moon, Pink, Diamond Girl. Good morning, Sherry. Sarah, did I say you? Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Bella. Good morning, Casey. Good morning, Toys R Us Kid. Good morning, Peach Cobbler. Good morning, Bankruptcy Department. Good morning, Zoo. Okay, I think I got y'all. Morning, Brandy. How is everybody? Where do we think Foodie is? Do you think she's on her way? I think she's on her way. I'm so confused. I thought it was Monday again. My husband got called into work today, and the first day of his week is Monday. Good morning, Tracy. It's good to see you this morning. Oh, good luck, Tracy. You're in our thoughts and prayers. Hearts in the chat for Tracy this morning, you guys. Good morning, QT. Stinking up the airport. She's at McDonald's, Jade. I know, it's already Wednesday. It's March 1st, you guys. This year is already speeding by. Good morning, Diva. Diva, I sent you a DM on Discord. Don't they move out today, or have I missed something? No, they're supposed to move out today, which means that they are completely leaving that place trashed. And my guess is that's exactly why her and Pete's are not on live until they're gone. Good morning, Freddie. She's in a BK drive-through. Right, CL? March 1st. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that's right, because I remember yours is the day before my dad's was. I'm writing it down, Hugh, so I don't forget. Good morning, Alicia. March is a big month, Zoo. Aww. It goes so fast, Brown. Just take in every moment. Take lots of pictures, lots of videos. My son has to work tonight. Almost forgot I have to do his laundry and make food. There's a photo of the empty villa. Is it empty? All right, let's see. Good morning, Irish. Anybody know who posted it? Do you know who posted it? DC's dismissed cases. That screen name just got my attention. Chantel's French lover's restraining order. Let's all be real. She's ruminating about Natter at the Motel 6 while stuffing herself with McD's and a $7 Starbucks drink. Oh, come on. I want to see. If I can't find it, I can always put it in for hashtags. See what comes up. I saw it reposted on YouTube. I think Pete's might have it. Okay. No. All right, let's go up here and put in hashtag foodie and maybe we'll get it. Well, that was that wasn't it. I thought the empty pic was from when they were moving in. I wouldn't be surprised. Fatty. Good morning, Fatty. I wouldn't be surprised because right here, newly vacant Foodie Beauty residence, cheekily called the Villa by haters and enablers alike, has been freed from her nearly 3 years of round-the-clock torment at the hands of Chantel and Pete's. The shrieks, the shite, the utter disregard for basic cleanliness. Semper Fi, Villa. But that says new home, new beginnings. Did I mention on here that I was moving? Well, I've moved. I still have many boxes of books and comics to bring over, but I'm in a new apartment living with my bestie. Yeah, these are old. These are from 2020. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way that villa is this empty. Them leaving. You know they are leaving all their stuff there. Good morning, Frog. I'm actually English, had been here for 20 years. My hubby is Aussie, and believe me, I've hardened up. Just this week has a snake and scorpion under my chair. Good morning, Pickled Frog. We have 2 frogs this morning. That was the moving in pick, right, Diva? Is there a moving out pick? Does anybody know? Perfectly Imperfect did, okay. Not sure if I have her in my list. I so want to see it when it's done, you know? I want to see how bad they left. See, this is the picture of the old one. But we can watch it. Let's talk a little bit first. Does everybody have their coffee? Is everybody wide awake and ready for the day? Good morning, Christine. She issues a heartfelt apology literally a day before screwing over Pete's as Villa is left trashed. She is a train wreckopath, still getting the bucks and attention to fund all her addictions. Good morning, Kuja. Oh my gosh, you know those neighbors are thrilled. I saw some resurfaced tweets from Pete's where he's complaining about Foodie Beauty taking advantage of him and admitting he's a wuss who can't say no to her. Really, Sarah? I mean, it's true, right? Good morning, Nomad Mama. Good morning, Lynn. We get those translucent scorpions. Ugh, I can't. My mom used to sometimes get them in her shoes. And her and my grandfather's old house were on a tarantula migration path. That was a fun couple. You know, we have mods, a couple mods that have tarantulas as pets. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning, Miss Powers. You go, Moon. Waking up and getting your workout in. I can't wait until the weather warms up because I like to do that in the mornings. I like to go for a walk up at the park. You want Doe-Eyed to talk to Pete's? She doesn't have a dog, so she can't be that well. The P, when she calls Pete's to get the door. P. She doesn't care how loud she is. She doesn't care if she disrupts anybody, so. AR has one and V. Good morning, Milk Bee. Yeah, me too. It's almost like though that like we were talking and my daughter even said because I told her that they had tarantulas and she's like that's so cool. She said the tarantulas don't bother her. She said it's the littler spiders that bother her. I shake my shoes out every time before I put them on. I'm so afraid of a recluse hiding in one, especially if I don't often wear them. Yeah, we don't get those here, Brandy. Thank God. That's one thing that keeps me here. We don't get a lot. Like we don't get poisonous snakes, we don't get scorpions, we don't get tarantulas, we don't get anything really really bad. Or at least really really scary. Yeah, her being loud and people complaining. They're just fat shaming. My old house was right on the edge of the bush. We got spiders, centipedes, scorpions, frogs, lizards, snakes, kangaroos would be so fun, and all kinds of other animals in our backyard. I can't with arachnid. No, me neither. Auntie M, good morning. Okay, I'll try to be very, very quiet, Auntie M. To those in the chat who have tarantulas as pets, I have no doubt they're great, and I mean this with peace and love. For me, absolutely not the same. But I will say that them sharing like pictures and different things has made it kind of interesting to learn about them. But no, I won't. I can't have anything in a cage or an aquarium or anything anyway because it will seriously make me vomit to have to clean that up. My husband does too, Miss Powers. I was telling the mods a story the other day. Um, when my boys were home, my youngest son had taken a shower, and we're in the country, so he lived in the woods. He loved the outdoors and being in the woods, and he had taken a shower and he left his shorts on the bathroom floor. And so I woke up one morning, went into the bathroom to go to the bathroom, and I'm on the toilet. I look down at his shorts and I see his shorts moving. So I'm like really still. My feet are like up at this point, and I see a snake crawl out of his shorts. I start screaming. My husband comes running. He's like, "What, what, what?" And I'm like, "A snake, a snake." My husband runs and wakes up our oldest son. And my son had to come in and save me from said snake because my husband is scared of snakes and wouldn't do a thing. So I had to wait longer for my son to come in. And then here I am on the toilet with my feet up, and he has to come in and take care of that snake. Oh, Figgy is like our star, huh? You. Anybody that's in our Discord, Figgy is like our second mascot. Puff is our mascot, and then Figgy is like our second mascot. Figgy actually is on the channel more than I think Puff is. I'm in PA, Alicia. That's one of the things. You know how you see those things on Facebook where it says, you're from blah, blah, blah? Well, that was one of the things on there. You're from my city if you refer to Pennsylvania as PA. Sometimes I'll get a chuckle when I call like, helplines, tech, like for the tech, for the computer or whatever. And they say, what state are you? And I'm like, PA. Little garden snakes, odd spider. Yes, that's how it is here too, Hermit. I guess I'm going to have to call you Hermit because there's another frog here. Good morning, Tanya. Are you? There's a lot of us in PA, Tanya. Miss Powers is in PA. See, there's a ton of us. Yeah, maybe I need to move to PA. Well, you have to like the winter, I'll tell you that much. Well, I guess it depends. Like down south PA, you don't get as much snow. You get the cold and everything, but you don't get as much snow as I do here. We're very close to Ohio too, Milkbee. Near Philly. Yeah, so you don't get as much snow as I do. Yeah, I was just telling the other day, my father-in-law has traveled everywhere. Different countries. He's been in every state in the US, and he says if you travel a lot, you'll realize how nice Pennsylvania is. He said it really is like one of the, most beautiful places he has been. But I don't know if I'm buying that. When you've been here your whole life, you kind of it loses that pizzazz. It's such a long name, Diamond Girl. Exactly. That's why we call ourselves PA, not Pennsylvania. Especially if you're writing it out. Yeah, Hugh, some of these places, the cost of living is crazy. Like I could never in a million years live in California. I could never afford their cost of living. Oh, really, Miss Powers? I've been to Maryland, but not for any length of time. And I don't think I was there in the winter, actually. Florida is way, way, way too humid, though, for me. It's beautiful, and I love visiting. But we did make the mistake of going in the or in the summer one time, and we about died. Good morning, Linda Lou. Well, there's a lot of us on the east. The mountains in PA are my favorite. Yeah, my husband and my boys go camping in the mountains. You know what I'm sick over, Hugh, and I know I say this on almost every live, but the groceries, I swear week to week groceries are going up. It's killing us. 680. Yeah, it's not easy, Lisa. See, I love like summer is my favorite, but here like summer is like 80s. Very seldom do we even get into the 90s. We will reach 90s, but not it's not like a, everyday type of thing for us in the summer. Our humidity is high because of the lake, but not like Florida high. Oh, Florida. Plus you add, you know, 20 degrees onto us and then the Florida humidity, yes, just too much. Good morning, Just Jamie. I've only been Michigan. I've only been, I think, Ann Arbor and Detroit, maybe. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Scorpio Moon. Yeah, look at all, it's almost all of us are on the east. Good morning, VIP. My boyfriend took me to Jim Thorpe and I can't wait to go back. Anything over 75 is too. I love the summer, but I've said this before. I have lupus, and so I'm not supposed to really be in the sun much, and it kills me because I used to live in the sun. I live close to what used to be Myers Beach, Was my second since moving here in '08. We experience all season within days here. That's kind of how it is here too. This has been a really odd winter because we usually are in like the top 10 cities for snow, and we have not gotten hit bad this year, and we've even had days where it's like in the 60s. That's like unheard of here in the winter. Oh, I love the ocean, Brandy. I miss my son being in North Carolina because that's what we would do in the summers there, is go to Atlantic Beach. You will never see me with my hair down in the summer, Sarah, ever. When my hair is down, like, maybe after a shower or something, my husband absolutely loves it because for months he does not see my hair down at all. Yeah, it's been, well, did you get really hot this past summer? See, we didn't, but I know like down in the Philly area and stuff, they had really, really high temps the past summer. So I'm wondering what summer will be like this year. You know what, Tanya? I don't know if I have or not. I really need to get in to the doctor. My guess is I'm in the middle of it. You have to mow the grass already, Scorpio? Oh, I can't wait. I love. It's one of my favorite smells is fresh cut grass. Oh, so much rain here in northern. Do you guys don't get rain often, do you? Good morning, Tella. Oh, fall is beautiful. 79 in Myrtle Beach. I could take 79. Good morning. I have no filter. Oh, sorry. See, I missed stuff on my screen. Thank you so much, Tella. We are beautying, but there's really nothing on foodie. Um, the last thing was her in Skinny Queen's chat, and then this stupid community post. Oh, that's not her. Hold on. Here we go. This was her last community post. I wanted to share this message with you from my amazing planner. Remember, you are stronger than you think, and the future holds good things for you. And that was her. Can you believe she made these? I'm actually impressed if she actually made those to take on the plane. Good morning, cakes. Give Snowblow a try, or it moves, freeze, and makes your hair super straight. It's what I use during the summer. Snowblow. I'm going to write it down. My hair has like always been like poker straight, but as I've gotten older, it's like frizzy. It's not even like there's volume to it, but it gets frizzy. I wrote it down, cakes. I hate the humidity in general. I don't. I know the humidity is horrible. But you know what? We went to Texas a few years back, and I was surprised how much humidity was there. Good morning, Guy. Good morning, at me. Hugh, can you share links? Good morning, Nigel. In the summer, it gets hot. Like, yeah, see, I can't take that. But see, it's dry heat. I don't think I've ever experienced dry heat in my life. I might like it because I do love the summer. The humidity just it gets to be too much sometimes. Florida is very humid, Tella. Me, guys, who else is in the chat that has a channel? That might be it right now. Raise your hand if you have a channel. Yeah, but Florida is beautiful. Oh, my uncle used to own a home the very bottom of Florida. Ugh. I think we were there. It was in the winter. It was probably February we were there, and it was so humid even in February. No, no, you go right ahead, Hugh. Good morning, Tanya. Welcome. Dry heat is easier to deal with. I've heard that. I've never experienced it, though. Do it, Scorpio. There's room for everybody here. We try to share each other's links out because it can be hard to get your start. Arizona and Vegas have the best heat. It's like opening up an oven, but there's no heat. Ugh. See, I just want to experience it. Just so I know, because I would love to, as my husband and I get older, I would love to get somewhere warmer. I'm as far down south as you can get in Alabama, and it's already 75. Excuse me, guys. Usually I'll mute. It's going to get to 85, and the humidity is bad, but I'm used to it. I can't do cold. My husband can't do the heat either, so we're like opposites. Good morning, Red Rose. Thank you. Welcome to Vegas. I've never been. I know I would love to visit Vegas. Does anyone know if Chantel did leave the villa in that? You don't, Nigel? Oh, I definitely think she left. There was no way she was going to be able to get all that done in a day or two. She hadn't had anything done, and then she wasn't even having the open house anymore. She decided she wasn't doing the open house because it was dangerous. Give me snow and ice. See, I don't mind. Good morning, Poper. I don't mind the snow until about this time. About this time. Thank you, Brandy. About this time of the year, I'm like, okay, the snow can go. It's only 85. Do you get the humidity, Lisa? Open house, right? Kuja, that was her plan. Like her plan was to anybody that knows Foodie knew this. Like her plan was to have an open house, and basically that was her cleaning. That was her cleaning and, her packing and everything. Like basically let everybody else do it for me. I'll just give everything away. They can come in and take it, and then I don't have to do anything. Good morning, Kay Wowzer. Good morning, PR. I know. I'm hoping Grandma's ashes went to her mother. Pete's hadn't even taken down his stupid poster. And everybody, and me included, was so irritated because we knew she was going to leave the villa trashed and it was going to come back on Pete's. Poper, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Welcome back, Brown. We knew she was going to leave it like that. But now I'm kind of like, Pete's wasn't doing anything either. Even his room, even if that's all he has is what's in his room, he wasn't packing up either. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till I can have my windows open. No, it didn't. Janine, she canceled it because she said it was too dangerous. We get very little humidity in my city. We get cold winters too, only a few hours from the snowfields. Not to be rude, but if she is struggling with money, why not have a garage sale? Right, Tella, because that's work. Anyone that's ever had a good morning, Arrow. Anyone that's ever had a garage sale is it's a lot of work. Um, and she's not gonna take the time or the effort to do it. But you're right. She could have totally done a garage sale. She pulled a Shani and Rev. She absolutely did, Tanya. Pete's wasn't bothering helping to clean her pack. No. So why are we worried that it's in his name and he's going to get stuck with it? If he had every, opportunity to get on her and to tell her, look, this is in my name. I'm the one that's going to get stuck with this. You need to get your butt in gear. Hi, LCL. Good morning. She'll blame it on her mental health. She could have collabed with a cleaning channel to take care of the villa and gotten a new audience. Good morning, Fanny. Okay, guys. Like I said, the only real thing that is foodie is her being in Skinny Queen's chat. I do have that uploaded, just the part where she was in the chat. We can watch that together if you want to. And then did anybody follow the Madeline McCann case? It's been 15 years. I couldn't believe it when they said that it's been 15 years since she went missing. What was Pete's to do? Get on his knees and clean around the queen? Well, if you asked her, probably. Hi, Izzy. Welcome. Good morning, Ms. T. Okay. Good morning, Megan. Yeah, it'll all be FFG's fault. I followed it when it happened, PR, and this thing with this girl coming out now thinking that she is Madeline McCann, and I don't understand it. Okay, so Madeline McCann had gone missing. I believe it was Portugal. Her family had gone for a vacation. They were staying in like these um uh what do you call it? It was like a vacation spot with like condos. And there was a bunch of them. Like they had a room with their kids and then their friends had rooms with their kids. At night, they would all go, I believe, to the pool and kind of sit around and drink and socialize, but they would leave the kids alone in the rooms asleep. And then the parents would all take turns checking on the kids. Well, when they checked on Madeline the one time, Madeline was missing. Good morning, Doc. Good morning, Terry Lynn. And she's been missing ever since. 15 years later, she's still missing. Well, there is a girl that came on TikTok saying that she thought she was Madeline McCann. Her parents won't give her any information about her childhood. There's no pictures of her as a baby or as a young child. Madeline had, I can't remember what it's called, but there's a name for it, where you have like a freckle on your iris. This girl has the same freckle. She had like two tiny little moles on her neck. The girl has those moles. So anyway, she got huge like overnight on TikTok. Like she has had like over 1 million followers. Then she hired this woman that is her spokesperson, and this woman is also a PI. But the McCanns refused to give a DNA sample, which I don't understand. If my daughter was missing, even if I thought that there was a 0.01% chance that this girl could be my daughter, I'd be given that DNA. Like, I don't understand why they wouldn't, at least allow themselves to be tested to see if she is a match. Yeah, it is rare. And this girl has it just like Madeline did. She's too old to be Madeline. She's too well. Her thing is she says she's not sure how old she is because her parents don't won't give her information about her childhood and stuff. Um, but like I said, if that were my kid, any remote possibility, I would be giving my DNA. You know, you have to get your coffin. Unless they know where. Yes, exactly, Hermit. Which that is so scary. Okay, you worried me for a minute there, Dot. Her parents earned a lot of money. Most suspect she was trafficked by them to. Oh my gosh, I can't even. My son has that too. I thought it was whole, but the eye doctor confirmed it was not an issue. I thought they said it wasn't her. The parents said they have proof it's not her. Do they, Ms. T? I don't know. This woman that is her spokesperson and supposedly she's a PI. I don't know if I fully trust her. She kind of, I don't know. She doesn't present herself as either, but good morning, Stephanie. You would think so, but the police aren't working with her either. And good morning, Firo. Um and Rosalind. The police aren't working with her at all, and that's another thing that this spokesperson is upset about. Police in Portugal, the police in, I believe the family is from Germany, and the police where in Poland, where the girl who thinks she may be Madeline, her name is Julia, and she's in Poland. None of the police in any of those places will help. They have the hospital documentation. 15 years, Moon. There was a really good documentary, didn't get much coverage, but lots of damaging evidence of her parents' connections. They had it. I might have watched that VIP because I was really into that case. Please, could someone insightful explain something to me? How did she meet a dude from Kuwait on Tinder? Because I know from experience you need to set a radius. I've never used Tinder, Tella, so I have no idea. But I thought she said that she set it to like everywhere or no location boundaries or something. But I don't even know if that's a thing because I've never been on Tinder. Good morning, D Rob. Good morning, Night. That's crazy to think she may have grown up not realizing she was even exactly because she was so young. Good morning, Izzy. Sala had his chat request for Canada, Ottawa in particularly. Oh, really? Wow. Ottawa in particular. That's interesting. Good morning, Throdian. She said it to global. Thank you, Throdian. Couldn't think of the word. Sala had his preferences set to Canada. Sala said his Canada. Yeah, so he really wanted Canada, apparently, huh? Sala's friend said it was on a video game thing that they met. I know. I've heard a few different things too. I think it was Tinder, but I have heard that they met through his channel because I thought at one point it was even Sala that said they met through YouTube. It might have been Allah. I can't remember. Um, but yeah, I've heard that they met through YouTube. I've heard that they met through Tinder. I've heard a few different stories actually. Yeah, they could have Annalyn because he did have a channel. I don't know. We're not positive that she is on her way, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that she's on her way. And this last community post was 17, maybe at 18 by now, hours ago. Yeah, 18 hours ago. So I think she probably did get a late night flight like she usually does because, there's nobody ever on the planes when she gets those late night flights. Oh, really, Brown? I love 60 Minutes. I don't think they met on Tinder. Murad said they met on YouTube. Someone else said WhatsApp. See, I thought that they had met on Tinder, but then they were talking on WhatsApp. Diva. They met through the owners of the mansion she was going to rent. They are nut salsa magnets. They met through divine intervention. And there's our Lilith. Good morning, Lilith. Good morning, Boo Boo. I truly think that FB was targeted. If not, why Sala was wanting someone in. Yeah, that's a little weird. Good morning, Peter. Maybe they met on Plenty of Fish. Good morning, Sunshine Granny. Could he be the nephew of the guy that she was apparently seeing? She said she wanted to set her up with it. Yes, I've heard that too. Good morning, Fly. They met at the mosque. Thank you, Guy. FB is constantly changing the story on how she met Sala. Uh huh. I know she's the worst liar ever. I don't get why she continues to lie because she's so horrible at it. No one ever believes the stuff she says, and she outs herself. She's a mark. Even the gas station guy knew. So I we don't know, Dot. I think she's on her way there, or she's there already. This last post she put on her community tab is from 18 hours ago, but this is the first. And even Murad had said that on the first they were supposed to find out how the court ruled as far as their request to have the marriage legalized. So, by what Murad said, they still are not legally married because they did that mizyar, which is only like 5 or 6 days that it's good for. Good morning, Hellfire. Try unsubbing and resubbing and then hitting the bell again, Hellfire. That's the only way I know how to fix it. Good morning, Maritza. Yeah, I don't think so either. That could be why she keeps putting it in his head that, he said he will get her a new ring. Ew, boo boo. Boo Boo said, I wonder if the airplane seat will have a yeast infection when she leaves. No, you're fine, Izzy. You're absolutely fine. Even if Salah said, I'm scamming you, she would just giggle. You're right, Miss T. Like she did when he said he was kidnapping her. Yeah. Or when he called her his beautiful fat Canadian or whatever. She's worse off if she's legally married. Okay, so do you guys want to watch Well, we could do a retro or we can go. This is where she joined Skinny Queen's chat. Skinny Queen had a panel and Foodie was in the chat. Sala Fake loves her the most. Good morning, La-di-da. I love your screen name. Fat, beautiful Canadian queen. Two of those things are true. All Salah has to do is say, just kidding, followed by a giggle for a mean statement. That's the truth of how he's feeling for it not to count, right? Yep. Foxy 8. Did Foxy? I love Foxy. Did Foxy put up another video? We usually watch them as soon as she puts them out. I don't remember, guys. Did we watch this? I don't think we did. Where's the sound?
BBJ
Oh,
had 5 nails growing into the pads of her feet today. 5 nails.
She's old. She's 20, 21. Like, you know, it's not my fault she won't die. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, I never heard that
If I see her
one.
health super declined by the time I want to travel, I might just put her down. I'm going to euthanize my cat. My husband is number 1 in my life. The appointment I made was not end of life. Sorry, that's a slip. So, take a dirt nap.
Oh my gosh.
Would rather put BBJ to sleep than give it to FFG. There's
Good
no
morning,
way
Chins.
that's ever gonna happen.
Crazy psycho bitch. I'm glad you did this. You know why? Because you're going to be arrested. You have 1 day. You have till tomorrow morning to bring me back BBJ or, okay, this is harassment. So you have until tomorrow morning, bitch, to bring me back my cat. I did not give you the cat. You are my stalker. You have till tomorrow morning. You have till tomorrow morning. You disgusting, depraved human being.
I know, Fly. It cracks me up, all the details. Like some of the smallest details Foxy gets. Do we have to include the cackle, though? The cackle bothers me. Here is the link for Foxy 8. If you don't follow Foxy, Foxy is amazing, you guys. Good morning, Jen. I know the villa. Some of the detail that Foxy gets is like, holy cow. Like, I love picking out. There wasn't so much in this one, but in some of the ones that Foxy does, it's like little tiny details that you would never think. Has anybody watched The Traitors? It's like, it's a reality show, and so they have this group of people, and the host chooses, on the first night, the host chooses 3 people to be traitors, and they have to stay undetected by the rest of the people. You want Skinny Queen? Okay. Hi, Bree. Good morning. And Bree was watching it actually with me last night. And so every episode, those 3 traders have to decide on one of the players to murder. And then also on this every episode, the other people have to vote on who they think the traitor is to evict them, but they may or may not get it right, you know. Good morning, fish. I made her. I tied her up. I didn't want to hear any lip. I had to put duct tape over her mouth. I can't remember what it's on because originally I thought it was on Paramount. It may be Netflix. Yes, you do, Miss T. We've been hanging out in Discord a lot lately, Miss T. Okay, let me get Skinny Queen. I only put up, guys, the part where she was in the chat.
We're all people. I care about her too. Are you in the Middle East?
Where in the world is
Think twice if you're in the Middle East. You are not gonna not Chantal, we know you. You're not gonna not go live for 2 weeks. Come on now. Huh?
Aw, how nice, Peter.
Are you leaving tomorrow, Chantal?
Seldom do you find places like that, Peter. That's awesome.
Are you en route, Chantal? Let's have an adult conversation.
I had a feeling she was watching. I really did. I really
Yeah,
did.
you're right.
She saw my
You're
father.
right,
¿Cómo
Lisa.
estás? كيف حالك؟ أنت بتفهمي عربي هلا كيف حالك؟
Chantal,
Yeah,
2 weeks? You're not going to go live for 2 weeks?
She says, I said 2 weeks. WTF? Like, she didn't even realize that she said it. Well, that could be because look at how high you are in that stream. Good morning, Shelly Ray. The reason that I'm into it is because there is people from other reality shows in the past, like Rachel from Big Brother is on there, Cody from Big Brother is on it, Suri from Survivor. There's people, Kyle and I think Kate from Summer House. So there is people from other reality shows, but then there's people that have never been on the reality shows too, mixed in. The Aussie lady cracks me. Oh, doe-eyed cookie. Yeah. Good morning, Irma. I'll tell you what, in my comments for this, everybody was like, yes, doe-eyed cookie. You know, they were really pleased with doe-eyed cookie. Good morning, Pippi.
I don't believe that. Why are you not going live for 2 weeks? There's no way. No way.
Yeah, we're just glad that you're going to be gone, so you don't have to be driving high, putting other people in danger. Maybe you're dumb beezers. Some of them, maybe they believe you that you're not high, but we're not stupid.
I thought she was from Summer House, and I didn't recognize her, Bree, and I was thinking she was from Summer House like Kyle. That would be why, because I haven't watched Below Deck.
We were just about to sign off too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dun dun dun. We got the special guest.
So we'll see you in Kuwait in a couple of days.
Maybe she went and they
Alicia, all my socials are in my description, so you can DM it to me on Insta, Twitter, Discord, or you can email it to me, whatever's easiest. Good morning, Jessica.
they told her to come back. Maybe they threw her back. They told her, nope, you're not coming here.
Hey,
Well, I'm
Anton.
interested to see what happens. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, me too. We'll see. We shall see.
Hey, Bubble Tea.
So where's the honeymoon going to be?
Chantal.
Spoiler alert, which I'm sure nobody's going to be surprised. Good morning, Pepsi lady. Nobody will be surprised, but she does not answer any of the important questions like driving high. She doesn't answer that. I can't remember. There's another one that was really important that was asked a few times. She doesn't answer that.
Oh, you're teasing us. I know you are. I know you are teasing us.
I'll say this just for the record. I hope that our trip goes smoothly.
Okay, that was very nice. So we don't want anything bad to happen to you on your trip. We want Chantal. Why would we want? It wouldn't even make sense why Reaction Channels would want to see you hurt on your trip. Like because then what would we talk about, Chantel? There you go.
We don't think like her. We're not evil people.
See, now she's saying no, not 2 weeks.
Morning,
okay.
MCM.
Foodie, while you're in here, I don't need to know. I love
Can somebody share MCM's link, please?
coming up on panels, but I don't hate you at all. I just say opinions when people ask me stuff. I don't hate you or anybody. Just so you know from me.
So Chantel, and honestly, yeah, I don't hate you either. We don't want like bad things to happen, but we just want you to do the right thing. We want you to do the right thing. That's all. Hey, Antonis, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. So, see, Amanda said, yes, we do.
Well, there's a variety of opinions. I think we can accept that.
Hey, West Coast Lass.
Chantel, we don't go after your looks or you're the one that makes fun of everybody. We go after the actions. When I see you high in the car,
I have been petty and gone. I have been petty.
I have it.
Yeah, well, we all been petty because we go back and forth. That's what happens. But my issue with her has never been about her weight.
Guys, if you don't follow MCM, head on over and give her a subscription to her channel, please. She's more Gorlworld. She does cooking, which you guys know, cooking scopes. Periscope days coming back. Cooking channels are like my favorite. I love watching cooking. So she does a little bit of that. She does Pete's. She does a lot over on her channel. So give her a sub if you haven't.
Because that's not who we are, especially this channel. Our issue is when she does something like disrespecting Islam or it's trying to lie and say, oh, I'm not high, but she is. And, it's like, well, then don't wear the hijab. My issue right now is her when she was driving high. That is my issue.
Yeah.
And we would never. And the thing is, he would be more of an asshole if he actually does that to you. I don't know.
Hi, Joed Cookie.
I was planning to sign off anyway. I already said that a minute ago. But I'm just gonna say, good luck to everybody. I hope everybody has as good luck. That's what I'm just gonna say. That be blessed, everyone.
You too, Dr. Phil. Thank you. Dr. Phil is the voice of reason sometimes.
Yes, he is.
Thanks for what you said, Foodie. I know I'm my senior to you, but thank you a lot. That just was awesome to hear that. Thanks.
Well, we hope you are.
I am very safe with Salah.
We really do. If he's actually true, that would be amazing. If it really is true, that would be amazing. But if he actually does go ahead and does everything that we've been saying, then you're going to know one day why we were saying all these things. You're going to know where we were coming from.
Yeah, because I feel like when we've always warned you about natter, and then so much time went by and it's frustrating.
We believed what he did. We always believed that he did.
I believe he was.
Yes, I believed you. And it's like you did. You felt bad. I felt bad for her. I mean,
I love to cook. I hate the cleanup. That's the only part of cooking I don't like.
Times I would feel bad because you know how you hear reaction channels going after her and after she came back from him, but then it's like it's all the same song and dance, unfortunately, with him.
Okay, she says, well, if something happens, sure it will hurt, but I will have to live and learn, I guess.
But my issue, like I said, we don't go after your weight. The problem is your actions.
And here's Doe-Eyed Cookie in the chat. She does come up on panel eventually, but I think I get her cut off because I believe she comes up next to Sarah over here, and I don't think she is on screen on my video. But her voice is. She's never going to change. She has her stupid husband who is lying to her, but she thinks that is everything. I'm going to laugh when the ASS falls out of this and she has nothing because she's terrible.
I'm not like pushing aside what Foodie's done.
I don't envy you, MCM.
But I've also always maintained that.
No, being accountable is hard for sure. And for you, Foodie, it seems to be impossible.
I don't like to see anybody harmed in real life, I guess. So we put out information so that Chantel can make, hopefully...
No, I've never heard of Jesse Retro. What do they do? I'm writing it down. My handy-dandy notebook.
I guess. Take responsibility for actions, come to some kind of resolution with it, and maybe she'll hear us one of these days. But I don't know. I don't know. We call her out on her crap, okay? We call her out on her crap.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I've always maintained that I don't like to see anybody hurt.
Doe-Eyed says eat a D, Foodie.
Because if he does do what it is we were talking about, then he's a bigger a-hole than her. Like.
Foodie says, Lara, I go a few days and then get mad again, but I do mean when I say I'm sorry.
You know,
Well, I think they're both. I think they're both wrong. They're both wrong.
Yeah. But if
Amanda says, who was just calling her a hippo, being all sweet now.
he does, you know, especially like you taking advantage of a woman, and that's why we keep saying wake up. But if she truly believes that he loves her and he's going to take care of her, well, hey, only time will tell, right? And like I said, I will come up on here and who already
Good
talked
morning,
about
I told
God.
you in 3 years, Chantel.
Yeah.
If you're still with them, oh God, I don't even want to, because I don't even like feet at all.
I say I'm going to cut my hair.
God.
I'll just go buy a wig.
I will apologize to you 3 months, the Valentine's Day 3 months from now, and 3 months. No, not 3 months. 3 years. 3 years. Valentine's Day 3 years from now. What am I saying? I'm tired. But as a person, no, I don't want to see Chantel hurt. I want her to do better. I want you to do better, Chantel. I want you to own your shit and do better. That's it. That's all I want you to do.
Chantel, I actually had.
Purple Glitter says, you're leaving everything, Foodie. Are you really okay with that, Foodie? Not trying to make you angry at all. Just want to make sure this is what you want.
I had dreams, Chantel. You did do better. And oddly, in the dreams, we were hanging out and you were happy. And you were doing great. I hope that can come true. I don't hate you. And I won't make any more rude weight comments. I am so sorry I ever did that. Sometimes I just get emotional, and sometimes I will just say things when I feel.
And we are mad about the cats. I'm still mad about the cats. I'm not gonna lie.
I wish you would see that, because everybody would do. If you're a real friend.
She says, Purple Glitter, I really want to fix what problems I can and then travel and explore, you know. You haven't fixed diddly. You haven't fixed diddly. You're leaving that place totally destroyed.
And you thought, and she was right though.
Haven't
She's
fixed
a mad
your taxes. Haven't fixed your bankruptcy.
Shannon was right. That's the thing that's killing me. Like, but you knew Shannon was right. It doesn't matter if Shannon. I would do the same as Shannon. If my friend was in trouble and I would be desperate. I would go anywhere just to, like, you know, I would tell anybody, help me. No, you know what I mean? Like, anybody would do that for their friend if their friend is not listening and they're somewhere that's in a, you know.
I'm not mad FFG has BBJ. I'm gonna say I'm not.
No.
Because I think, and I don't think, and it's not FFG.
And you know she loves her dog.
It's not even FFG that has BBJ. It's her family, and BBJ is I believe happy, and I'm not mad about it because you did do some.
Foodie says, she hurt me when she started channel and called me a see you next Tuesday. Honestly, and besides that, I just feel like we have grown apart.
Emotional shit to us with that cat, and I'm not. You did though. You did some like emotional. You would say things on purpose to hurt the audience with the cats, and I'm not for that. I'm not for that.
Really, Scorpio?
But Chantel, you guys were already talking.
And I've heard different people that read cards and stuff say the same exact thing. That's really scary. Purple Glitter says, you deserve to be happy, Foodie, and I don't blame you for wanting to fix problems. Wanting to fix them is the good part.
You went online. She was in a fragile state. She could have unalived herself, and you outed her and let everybody know that she was what she was going through. If she watched that, God knows what she would have done to herself. You know, because she even came afterwards. Like, this is somebody that cared about you. She didn't do it out of course, when she did the channel, it was after all the anger and everything that you did to her and throwing her away instead of putting her. You should have put her before Nader. And you know, and you saw we were all right about him. We saw, like, it wasn't a flag. It was a truck that what came at you. I mean, you could see all this. Well, you see it now, but. What just upsets me, and then of course the cat, which you were just talking about, Sarah. Yeah. But nobody would ever wish harm on you. You think
it's the cat though, and we don't want you to be, and I don't want you to be driving high either. That's not okay. Like, and you know you've done it, and don't try to say.
For anybody that isn't familiar, Skinny Queen is Sarah Jane, who is an ex-VIB. So that's Sarah, and then this one over here is a Sarah, and that is this one in chat, Sarah Thompson 2010.
You haven't, because you have, and you just done it the other day.
Thank you, Alicia.
There are people legit hating on me for trying to make right with Foodie just because I don't want problems with Foodie, and I wish well for her. Even though you always things kind of are.
No hate to Sarah. She's always been the same. She's a kind person, and she's always. It's okay. That's who.
Not everybody.
BBJ was loved. Foodie says BBJ was loved and taken care of for 20 years. Her nails should have been clipped earlier, but I wanted the best for her.
See,
not everybody wants to exactly. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I understand. Look, I respect everybody's anger. I do.
Oh, no,
I respect
Scorpio.
everybody's anger, and where it's being directed, because I a lot has happened, and it is justified. It's justified, and you can absolutely feel the way you do. But Sarah is allowed to feel the way she does too. Sarah is allowed to feel the way she does.
And I love people. And even if they've done things that are upsetting, I don't hate people. So now you're going to hate me for not making bad things for Foodie because she's still a human. Wow, thank you.
Nobody has to like Chantel. No, that's not.
Sarah.
Hold on. Doe-eyed says she doesn't listen to anyone. This is an attempt to get some face back. People hate animal abusers. Manipulation apology tour.
Still a human. Wow, thank you.
Nobody has to like Chantel. No, that's not.
Sarah is free to have her opinion, and it's not wrong.
Right. In my comments on this QT, people were really going after Sarah Thompson, and I feel bad that they're going at her because I feel like she, one, is young, and I feel like she is in that because that's how I used to be, and that was one of the main reasons I wanted to do YouTube, to kind of, strengthen my backbone. But Sarah is, you can tell, she's the type that she wants everybody to like her. And yeah, she, I'm sure she has said things about Foodie or whatever. So, people were really upset that, saying that she was kissing her butt when she just called her before she came, before Foodie came into the chat, she had just called her a hippo. I am not angry with Sarah because she did put a comment in my, in this video for my channel, and she doesn't have to apologize to me. I wasn't even there or anything. I do understand both sides. I understand why people were upset and saying that she was kissing her butt. But like I said, I also think she's young. She's still in that kind of place where, she doesn't want people to dislike her for any reason. And I think that that's why she did, she acted like this. Plus she said she had dreams about her.
It's not right. It's her opinion, and it's not a bad thing. She always looks to see the best in everyone. Maybe we all don't agree with one another, but it's okay. She has the right to feel the way she does, and it's okay. Even if somebody disagrees with
we do. We welcome different opinions here, and that's why I always welcome different opinions here. Absolutely, and everybody is welcome here, and nobody has to agree, and that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it.
Foodie says, because being mean doesn't feel good and being hateful doesn't feel good.
That everybody can come here and say.
Sarah, the thing is, it's about what happens after today, because she comes here and she's saying about no more toxicity, et cetera, et cetera. Well, let me see it tomorrow. Are you going to say that FFG unalived her dogs or this, just think.
Yes, Lisa, that's exactly how I am. I always feel like I can help. Some people don't want help and some people can't be helped.
Actions speak way louder than words. Owning your shit and going online and saying and owning it and then taking that action and showing it means way more to me than words spoken.
Exactly. I was high because I can't
exactly,
I can't tell myself.
Poper.
That's owning it, because we all could see it. People don't respect you when they see that you're lying and telling them, "Oh no, I'm not high." We know you are. Come on, just admit it. And do not drive high. That's like common sense. You are endangering other people. This is nothing to do with attack on you as your body or whatever. This is about other people's lives. You want to endanger your life, that's fine. But you have no right to get on in the car and drive while you're high, and you clearly were.
Pocket, thank you. Pocket.
Good morning, Plug. I hope you're feeling better today.
Yeah, nobody has to give anybody chances here. I don't expect that from anybody.
I didn't mean to cause drama on your channel. I was just being quiet my whole life.
No, it's not drama. You can have your opinion. Everybody's entitled to how they want to feel. That's entitled to how they want to feel. But actions, for me, speak way louder than words. That's all I'm going to say.
Can I ask Foodie one last question? Foodie, does it bother you if I pray for you?
Yes, I agree, Damon.
People, and I would pray for you too. Things go okay. Maybe.
That was my thing. It wasn't a matter of Sarah. I like I said, I get it. I can relate to how Sarah was feeling because that's how I was too. I've come a long ways since then, but yeah, I get it. But that's how I felt. I felt like it went in a direction where it became more about Sarah than about getting answers from FB.
That dream I had comes true. I don't think I'm mentally ill for trying to be kind to people. I know she hasn't done something.
Again, look, truth, lest they change the carpets when people move in for real. Again, Foodie, I pointed this out the last time this came up. When you moved into the villa, you insist that spot on the carpet, which was melted plastic, you insisted that that was there when you moved in. By your thinking, they automatically change the carpet before anybody new moves in. So how did you have that big spot where there was melted plastic on the carpet? They don't have to change the carpet every time somebody moves out. It really is dependent on how bad you have treated that carpet.
Things that, you know, but I'm just being who I am, and I don't give up on almost anyone. That's just who I am.
Yeah. And rightfully so.
Good morning,
and
Desiree.
I can respect how Sarah feels, and I can respect
Morning,
how you guys
Stacey.
feel, because the truth of the matter is that we've been shown time and time again that the words and the actions don't line up. But it's okay. I'm just saying it's okay for Sarah to have her own thoughts and feelings on it. Angelina Ballerina said, "You are so sweet, Sarah. Sarah, you don't have to defend yourself. Fighting evil with evil does no good for anyone."
Exactly, Jack. Good morning, Jack.
Ozzy said, "Foodie, you will be left penniless and used and maybe even in legal trouble." Julia said she preys on empaths. Pocket said Sala had more care. Hold on. The chat jumped up when I was reading. Hold on. I hate when it does that and I leave it. Bubble T said, "I'll pray for your bank account, Foodie Beauty." Doe said, "Who gives a shit about carpets?" And I don't know what that means. Why do I'm lost. Hey, Barney. Barney's my favorite dinosaur, guys. Barney is my favorite dinosaur. Julie T, you're not blocked. You're not blocked.
I'm going to start. Look at this, guys. Well, I'm going to start a Howie cam, so maybe I'll make money. LMAO.
I guess what I'm saying is I have hope for everyone. Everyone
okay.
has a chance to change and be happy and well. I wish that for everyone. Why are you guys hating on me? Because I
It's
wish
okay,
well for
Sarah.
her, even though she does some things that aren't pleasant. But why?
It's okay.
I'm a Christian, all right? I have Jesus in my heart. We're all people. I care about her too.
It's okay. It's okay, Sarah. It's okay. Girl. Why don't you take a break, Sarah? It's okay. We love you. And I don't want you,
Sarah,
Well, your buzzing's in charge anyway. So
I don't want you to get upset. Please don't feel
Sarah,
bad.
No, I'm fine. I
Always
am
hard to-
tonight because
the right thing. It's always
Everybody said you're cool, Sarah.
you're cool. People love you.
Here comes Doe Cookie. I see you.
The people were just upset, Bree, because before Foodie came into the chat, the panel was, going at Foodie. And I believe Sarah called her a hippo. And then the minute that Foodie came into the chat, people felt like Sarah was like kissing her butt and like, don't be mad at me if I say stuff mean and, things like that. And it kind of did become more about Sarah than it did about, what was going on in the chat.
Doe Cookie, hello. Doe Cookie coming in. Hey there, girl.
Hi, girl.
Good morning, Polly.
I'm doing
Cookie.
really well. I'm beautiful. And Sarah,
Okay.
Sarah,
So Doe-Eyed Cookie just came up. Like I said, she's over here all the way to the right past Sarah. So you can't see her Avi, but you can hear her speaking.
T is a lovely young lady and she is beautiful and she has Jesus in her heart. However, I do not.
Oh,
And I have some stuff I want to say, if you would allow me, Sarah.
absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay. Chantal, Foodie Beauty, can eat all of the dicks. And she can go and eat all of the shit. This fake ass apology tour she can go and crumple it up into that little ball and shove it straight up her ass. Nobody believes this energy is trying to give. She's fake as fuck. She's not sorry. Because if she was truly sorry and truly wanted to change, she
I don't watch Monty VIP since the whole debacle happened, but I do believe that Sarah used to be on Monty's panels too. I don't know if she still is. I'm pretty sure, though, that she has been on Monty's, but I don't know, like I said, because I don't watch him. But so they were upset with Sarah, but they were completely praising Doe-Eyed in my comments. So let's listen to her.
She would have done this before she allowed her cat to have its claws go into her paws, before she would have thrown cat biscuits on the floor to feed her cat. She would have taken her cats back to the vet. She would have cleaned that villa so they had a beautiful space to live in. She would care about the landlords changing the carpets because she would have kept her fucking carpets clean. Eat, dick, die in a ditch, Foodie. I hope Salah fucks 15 women before you get over there. I hope you get all the venereal diseases. I hope all your pickles are sour. Fuck off and keep fucking off. That's all I wanted to say, really.
That's okay, Chantel. And I'm here for it. Hey,
Yeah.
Don't tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, no.
see, this is why I
Okay,
think
hold
it's
on,
okay to have
hold on. We just passed a Foodie comment.
Off and keep fucking off. That's all I wanted to say, really.
That's okay, Chantel. And I'm here for it. Hey,
Yeah.
Don't tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.
She says, "So you are a better person for wishing me dead." LMAO.
Yeah, no.
see,
Foodie
this is why I think
fake
it's okay to
bullshit.
have opposite opinions because
Yeah.
it's healthy. It's healthy.
And I don't think we should be coming hard on Sarah T because she's never come at Foodie with this energy. This is how she is with everybody. She's not soft.
Sarah's
and
a
hard.
sweet soul, you guys.
She doesn't flip flop. She wants everybody to be okay. She still has hope for Foodie. I do not. I think Chantal is just one of the worst people I've ever encountered in my entire life. She doesn't want to change. She's just trying to get some face back because everybody hates her guts because we don't like animal abusers. And she's been outed as a prolific, long-term animal abuser.
Beauty by
We hate
Rose.
those
Why
people.
did we not keep it real? Why? Because we're saying that we don't wish
I've
harm
always
on her. Is
maintained
that
that-
why? Why you think we're gonna? Do you think that we're kissing her butt or something?
No,
why
I've
do we
always
not keep it
maintained
real?
that I
You
don't
said we don't
wish,
wish harm on her. Is that what it is?
Foodie says, "But you wished someone to die, so."
I don't wish harm on anybody. That's just me as a person.
Yeah,
But
we're on
I do want Chantal to be accountable for her actions.
The three of
That's
us
what I've always said. I've always
are
maintained
on
that.
a spectrum when it comes to how much we dislike and how we treat Chantal. This is the same energy Sarah gives when I talk to her privately. This is the same energy I give when I talk to Sarah privately. She doesn't go back and forth. This is the same energy Sarah has for Chantal. She doesn't want bad stuff for her. I do. I want her to stub a toe every time she walks a place. I want her holes in her clothes, itchy skin. I want really
And I'm okay
bad
with
for
that too because
Chantal.
that is Doe's feelings. And
Yeah.
I respect those feelings.
And Sarah doesn't feel the same as me.
I've never said,
For my carpets and cat nails, I should go die.
oh, I wish Chantal doesn't have consequences. I wish Chantal doesn't take responsibility. But I don't want any human to ever hurt. That's just me. I have always been, I don't.
No, Chantal, I don't want you to die. I want you to be really, 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 really uncomfortable for the rest of your life. And I hope your life is really
Hellfire. And see, that's exactly what people were saying in my comments. Doe-eyed kept her energy, but everyone else folded, and I can't respect anyone that doesn't keep their line.
really, really, really long. So it's really, really, really bad. That's what I want for you.
Everybody in this chat has different, feels different ways about what has happened. And I'm just saying that's okay. I am mad at, I do get mad at Chantal a lot. And I have been.
Here's the thing with Chantel being in chat. So we had Chantel come into my chat one time, and it immediately changed the whole dynamic of the chat. Like, it just felt uncomfortable with her being in there. So we kind of took a vote, and most people wanted her blocked, and so we blocked her. The thing is with Foodie is you're never going to get answers. Like I said, any important questions that were asked of her were not answered. So it doesn't help anyone when she comes into chat.
And petty with her, and I don't agree with how she treated BBJ. Absolutely not. That to me, Chantal, that cat should have went to the vet the minute that people offered. BBJ.
No. That cat should have gone to the vet because
I
Chantal
know,
knew
but
it
I'm
was the
saying,
right thing to do to take care of an elderly cat.
Yes,
she
the
should not
cat
have been
should.
forced or pushed to take her cat to the vet. She should have done it because she knew it was the right thing to do to take care at a base level of your animal.
When that thing happened, when Pete said BBJ wasn't right.
She says, I didn't mistreat her. You neglected her, Foodie. Neglect is mistreating.
You should have allowed the mobile vets to come to your house because people offered to pay for it and people offered to do it like, how do you say it, without...
Well, Chantal, you were home for a month and
wait
you
a
didn't
minute,
take her.
not even that.
You
Why
were taking
were
her
you
the day
driving
that you
high?
were doing.
Foodie says, I was taking her. You guys know how I feel when she says that. Doesn't matter if you were taking her, Chantel. Too little, too late. She needed taken last year.
Why were you driving high? That's what I want to know. Why were you driving high? Don't even try to deny it. Answer that fucking question. Why were you driving high? That's what I want to know. Don't even try to say that you were not.
I did too, Avery. Avery says, I actually thought Farida would be more fierce than anyone in there to rip Chantel to shreds, as much as she expresses her anger. But Doe-Eyed Cookie took the torch and flambéed the fupa. I think you meant flamed.
So
Farida was
I have
not.
different viewpoints.
Farida was not driving high. Oh, she's telling Farida, I was not driving high. Yes, you were.
So
I love
see
when
things
she
different
thinks
than
we're
other people.
stupid.
We all have our own
You
different.
were driving high, Chantel. You were driving high.
I don't want you driving high because I don't want you to get hurt.
Okay, so it just shows that you don't change. Okay, it just showed right now.
Okay, so Sarah says she doesn't want her driving high because she doesn't want her to get hurt. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, and haters can hate in the comments. I don't really care if you're going to hate on me for saying that, but I don't want to see anybody get hurt. But I'm sorry, more so than you, Foodie, I don't want to see innocent people get hurt because you're driving high. I don't want to see some child get hurt because you're driving high. So while I don't really want to see you get hurt, I would be more concerned with you driving high because of everybody else.
We just said that this, like you were talking about, Sarah, actions speak louder than words. And when you leave here, how you're going to act, right now you just proved you will never change. It's over and over and over and over the same thing. The way you speak, we all know you so well. Yep. And you were driving high. Don't you dare lie. Don't you dare lie.
So,
it's
Flambade.
that you put that hijab on and act like you're a good Muslim, and here you are sitting here. I'm sorry, just like
No, you go.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
What does real abuse
morning,
look
Nina.
like?
You're
What do you
gaslighting us
mean by
now,
real
Chantel. You are
abuse?
gaslighting
Do you
us.
mean hitting a cat? Do you mean kicking a cat like Nada did to BBJ? Is that real abuse? I would think ongoing neglect, such as not bathing her, brushing her, putting food in a clean bowl, in a clean area, allowing.
Oh, well, you infertility shamed me, and then say you were a Christian. All we do is shame you, Chantel. It doesn't have anything to do with you being infertile. It doesn't have anything to do with you being fat. As it's been pointed out many times, a lot of us reactors are heavy-set people, so it has nothing to do with weight.
Her nails to grow into her paws, which doesn't happen overnight. That happens over days and weeks. 2 grown adults cannot observe cat's nails, seeing them grow into her paws.
I did not
even got
fertility
close
shame
to the
you.
pads.
Stop,
That should have been
stop
taken
putting
care
words
of.
in.
No.
I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. I did not fertility shame you.
You did not fertility shame
That is so
you.
stupid. Well, this is what I told you, and this is the truth. First of all, you were making fun of me, which I could care less.
She says Sam's nails were fine. What does that mean? So because Sam's nails were fine, you automatically assumed that BBJ's nails were fine. All that tells us is what we already knew, that Sam was your favorite, and he was the one that you probably, checked on and more so than BBJ. I'm not saying totally you took care of Sam, because you didn't. Or his hair wouldn't have been matted. He wouldn't have had dander the way he did. So no, you didn't take good care of him either. But just because his nails did not need trimmed doesn't mean that BBJ's nails don't need trimmed. Two
She doesn't
separate
speak
cats.
Arabic. How do you know? How do you know? Because
You don't speak Arabic, so how would you even know?
Yeah. Second of all, what I said was something that's the truth, because I lived there, I grew up there, and I know how it is. You can't have children, and one of the most important things is for them to carry the family name. Okay, then don't tell me he's modern schmodern. Don't give me that. Kuwait is a conservative Muslim country, and his family's going to want him to have children. And Kuwait, you can't adopt. So don't be telling me infertility shame, because I told Murad. So how is that his family okay with that? Like she can't have kids. She has a.
You women were just saying I look like a hippo and I smelled like blue cheese, but yet I'm the only one who says hateful things and need to be accountable.
Terrible.
No, Chantal, I've never called
He's open-minded and we can have children.
you a hippo. I've never said that about you in your life. So if somebody said it, wasn't me. So don't put that onto me.
Oh, I
One
did
person
say
says
you
one
smell
thing,
like blue
it's
cheese
not a
because you said you did.
It's not a collective group. If one reactor says one thing about you, that is on them. You do not lump that on an entire community. It's not all
But Farida, it's not your business about us having kids.
of us saying it. That's one person. Keep it straight. And Pete said you smell like blue cheese, so go talk to your ex-best friend about that. He
This
said
is the
that.
reason, Chantal. See, you already said you're on take accountability for shit.
Mm-hmm. You're on YouTube. If you don't want people in your business, you're on YouTube. I was translating. Your mom wanted me to translate, so I was interviewing Murad. And one of
If he wanted tradition, he would marry a devout Muslim.
the things I asked him that didn't make sense to me is, how is this 20-year-old man
But I thought now you are a devout Muslim. Oh, maybe not, because you get high every single day?
want to be with somebody, and his family's going to want, because family it always interferes with your choices. And family want you to marry somebody that's healthy, that can have children, that's respectful, that's educated, that's a good housewife, et cetera, et cetera. And having kids is literally on the top one.
And you're none of those things. You don't meet one single KPI that mother-in-law would want in any culture. That's
and
all
don't
I'm
come
gonna
at us
say.
trying to say all this stuff now. What did you wish Didi, saying that you wanted Didi to get, you know what, I can't say that on here, because you know what you did. You know what you said.
You said that you wanted Didi at best to get choked out and hurt by another. That's what you said about Didi. You didn't give a crap what happened to her. And I've got a clip of you saying that, so don't even try and pretend.
I'm going to give Chantel the link if anybody needs to get down. If you want to come up and talk, let's have a grown woman conversation. How about that?
How was Didi abusive to you? How was she abusive
That
to you?
doesn't matter. She could say the worst things about you in the world. You don't wish that on another woman.
Let's have a grown woman conversation.
Absolutely, because even we don't like you. We don't even say that either. We don't ever say that.
An
She-
empath would never say such
So they tell her to come up and she says, I can't. And then she has to go. So typical Chantel.
a thing. A victim would never say such a thing. They would never want that for another woman, ever. So that's just
Jennifer, whatever her
bullcrap.
name is, why are you hating on me so bad? What did I do to you?
It's okay. Just, it's, I mean, people are, not everybody's going to agree with you, unfortunately. That's the nature of, that's the nature of being here.
I don't know how you YouTubers do it. How do you do it?
I don't take,
We don't go on every day and we take breaks. Yeah.
we don't
And we
take
have real
I
people
don't take
around us
it.
that we like.
I just realized that there are several people in the world and they have their own opinions and that's okay with me.
Yeah.
I try not to take it personal. So
Thank God there are nice people in the world like Sarah T, though, because if everybody walked around like me, the world would be a very angry, fist-fighting kind of place. We need people like Sarah T to make the world softer and gentler, because we can't all carry the same energy, and that's good. She won't come up. She's too much of a puss, Sarah.
why do you have to go, Foodie? Yeah, she's not coming up.
Yeah, no,
All right.
that's why. She's a puss.
Well, I'll believe everything you say when I see it. Until then.
Eat a dick, Chantal. Take care. Take care of this. You douche.
Chantel can't take responsibility, and that's her problem.
Yeah.
Instead of when we brought up the cat, she goes, "But I was gonna take her to the vet, but you didn't."
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Go live in gonna do, Chantal.
And where is your apology for it? And where is you taking responsibility in this situation?
You know what's funny? You know what's really, really funny? She can take the time to sit down before she came home in Kuwait to organise, get online and book herself a couple of $100 worth of Lush products, but she can't get online to book a cat appointment and spend a couple of $100 to get her cat checked out. Lush is obviously the priority, and it's not doing your skin any good. It still looks like shit.
Good morning, Eternal Tree. So how do you guys feel about that whole thing? I see a lot of comments in the chat, basically like the comments that I had. Good morning, Tara. Good morning, Amber. Basically like the comments that I got here. We can actually look at the comments on the video. Doe-Eyed Cookie is incredible. She's my new hero. She read Chinny to filth and I loved every second. Took me 3 months, thought she could change, thought there was hope, wanted the best for her to see the pattern and understand her spiel. It's good to have love for everyone, but boundaries are important too. As we all knew, that community post was BS. She wrote it and then did this. We call her out on her crap. Yes, we do. And then she comes into chat and it's a kiss-a fest. How y'all gonna so easily allow yourselves to be manipulated by Foodie? Like she doesn't have a track record of popping into chats, acting self-aware regularly only to act a mess right after. Exactly. See, that's the thing. She's not gonna tell anything. There's really no reason to have her in your chat because all she does is disrupt your chat, changes the whole vibe of your chat. That's what happened when she came into mine. Like the whole chat just felt awkward. And our chat isn't like that ever. You were in the chat and you had to leave, Linda? Doe-Eyed Cookie rocked it. A lot of people said that. Because she didn't change her stance. She was in the chat saying the same types of things that she said once she got up on panel. Good morning, Jag. Good morning, Erie. You cannot reason or speak normally with a sociopath. Good morning, Wolf. Doe-Eyed Cookie saved that stream. It was becoming a Chantal kiss-a room, yes. A lot of people do that, though. And I don't know if that's a matter of because, like, a lot of her members, I was just explaining this to my husband because my husband doesn't understand why she still has people watching her. But people tend to migrate to the creators that they can relate to. So that's how she gets a lot of her subs, right? And her members. It's people that maybe they have eating disorders, maybe whatever it is, some way, shape, or form, they can relate to Chantel. So then when they find out what Chantel really is like and they leave, they may have left, they may know what she's like now, but there may still be some sort of attachment there where, they want to believe the best in people or whatever. Um, so you never really know. And if it's an XVIB, I get the confusion in the emotion or whatever. Um, Especially if you were supportive. If you were just lurking in her chats, that's one thing. But if you were like vocal and speaking out and supporting her, Chantel knows her presence causes chaos. Exactly. This is her profession and she loves it. Don't ever be fooled. Yes, exactly. Good morning, Quixie. I was listening, trying to sleep since that happened around 7 a.m. my time. The way she talks and things was excused, got me heated in that chat. I loved Doai in the stream. I think Chantal is honestly entertaining and funny naturally. I also see her real personality and enjoy the. See, that's my thing, Diva. I still don't care for Chantel. I don't like her. I don't like who she is or what she stands for most of the time. But I miss when she had an actual personality because she was quirky, quirky and fun in the old days. There's no personality left. Just because you're modest doesn't mean you can't joke around and have a good time. Foodie doesn't want to come in my chat. I don't have nice in me. I've also seen people go hard at someone like Chantel, then totally lose that energy just to coddle when they're around. It's irritating. It's irritating, Casey, and it feels ableist. Doe-eyed Cookie was the real MVP. See, Erie, most people feel like that. Yeah. So, funny how she doesn't realize that if there is toxicity in a mess wherever she goes, the problem is likely her, right? I don't know how you cannot see that. At some point in your life, you would have to be like, okay, I'm the common denominator here, right? Let me get that was fake. She was itching to go full rogue. Hold on, let me get Erie's link to share. All right, guys, here you go. This is Erie Pepperoni. If you don't already follow Erie Pepperoni, give her a sub. I don't like her either, but a lot of these reactors, especially the newer ones, aren't any better themselves. See, I some are just like too harsh for me. I mean, I'm not going to wish death on her or hope that her plane crashes or, I'm not I'm not I don't hate her. I don't have that much feeling whatsoever for her, but I wouldn't ever wish death on somebody. Fairly. Foodie rarely owns up to her BS, and the rare times she does, she follows it up with excuses. Yes, exactly, plug. I think she's going to pop up in a lot more chats this week, especially if she is determined to stay offline. She's itching for attention. Foodie gets away with everything. That's why it was so nice to see that FFG got BBJ away from her. She got one on her. You know what I loved, Guy, was I loved how she was like, if you don't bring that cat back here by tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. And then she goes offline. She calls the police, and the police were basically like, no help whatsoever. And then her whole tune changed because she literally said she couldn't take her back anyway because she's leaving. So then how the heck do you think you have a case for emotional damages? You literally handed that cat off. You couldn't even be bothered to hand that cat off. You gave the cage to Pete's to hand off. Yeah, I didn't hear. Do I wish death on her? I was just using that as an example. Like that's too far for me. I wouldn't go that far as wishing death on her. Do I wish she would get something, some sort of consequences for her actions? Absolutely. I'm not wishing anything on her, good or bad, but it sure is entertaining to see her plans backfire. Good morning, Rachel. And she wants to represent herself. I know, Rachel. Was that bizarre? Why would you even bother? It doesn't even make sense to me to even bother to try to sue somebody without legal representation. Foodie is mesmerizing because I've never seen someone who refuses to learn at her level. It's like a character study. Diva, that's what it's like. She truly is stunted, like in her late teens or something. Chantel feeds off of the people who care and are bleeding hearts for her. She needs to be handled like Doe did. Good morning, tendies. Her being turned away by immigration would be pretty funny. Yeah, I honestly, tendies, I would love to see that. Some consequences for her going to another country, a strict country like Kuwait, and still acting a fool like she did here. Good morning, Summer. No, I haven't. I'll write it down, Summer. I love when you guys give me channels. Gorlworld Ireland. Oh, somebody. Hold on, let me get that link that I got in my email.
I was pretending to pray when my brain-dead rent-a-husband told me that FFG had BBJ. I speed-dialed the cops and told them my stalker had stolen my cat that I willfully gave away. FFG has until tomorrow morning to bring back BBJ or she's going to be arrested and she's going straight to jail. The cops just called back and said my name has been blacklisted in their database for making excessive false reports against multiple people and to never call back again. I didn't do anything wrong. The police department is bullying me. I sent hundreds of messages to Gerald from YouTube about FFG, and he told me to calm my tits. The bullying never ends. All the super chat money you got from using BBJ as content belongs to me. First you stole my best friend Shannon, then you stole my cat, and now you think you're gonna steal my super chat money? I'm gonna sue you, you ugly fat chain-smoking bitch. It's false identity how you stole my cat. And just who do you think you were taking my cat to a vet, brushing her matted fur, trimming her embedded nails, and providing her with a clean, safe environment to live in?
And how about that when she got this and she put it on her community tab, but then the minute she found out that FFG had anything to do with it, then she was like, BBJ is miserable. She's laying on a blanket with cigarette burns and blah, blah, blah. She changed her tune real quick from this.
Trimming her embedded nails and providing her with a clean, safe environment to live in. How can you think this is okay? This is harassment. All you do is bully and harass me. You're a hater. I neglected BBJ for 20 years. I mean 21 years. Or was it 18? I'm still so jet-lagged, I can't think straight. I have receipts proving I knew BBJ's nails had grown into her paw pads, but it wasn't my fault because I was in Kuwait. And then Stupid Pete's told his stupid chat that BBJ was hungry and she had no food. My plan all along was to send BBJ to a wood chipper, so why would she need food? You don't eat when you take a dirt nap. Timbit's nails were overgrown too, but why take her to a vet when she was already on her deathbed? I don't abuse or starve my pets. So much fake outrage and lies against me. I had a lush haul and a wheelchair haul waiting at my door when I got back from Kuwait. I spent $400 on groceries. I drove the long road to the outhouse several times a week. I stayed high as a kite all night, slept all day and stuffed food in my face the rest of the time. It's not my fault there wasn't enough time in a day to get BBJ to a vet. You're all sick human beings for thinking I'm a bad person. I'll get you French fried Motel 6, bitch, if it's the last thing I do. You may have won the battle, but not the war. At the end of the day, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Yalla.
Okay, whoop. Hang on, let me go back. For those of you that wanted.
I was pretending to.
It is Marshmallow Gorl. Let me get the link. Oh, here, let's go to her main page. Okay. There is her link. I'm going to add her to my list. There we go. Okay, I want to check into the Gorlworld Ireland. Oops. Well, good, it still came up.
Morning, folks. How are we doing? So,
Thank
morning,
you,
folks.
Brown,
How
for the
are
super
we doing?
sticker.
So, Chantal.
Oh, that is a whole rabbit hole without a crystal ball. She's gotten herself into some deep stuff.
She's taken her leave like she said she was going to do. She's disappeared off the internet. Pete's, he's done exactly the same thing. It's definitely because they're getting ready for the big move, not at all
Hi,
because
Shar.
they're avoiding all the allegations being left.
I used to watch Good Morning Deadly Dark Beauty. I used to watch Without a Crystal Ball. I used to actually be a member of
Against them
Without
right
a
now.
Crystal Ball.
Guys, how dare you? Amberlynn is, I don't know, probably like doing Instagram Q&As. I don't have Instagram, so I have no way of checking, and I have no intention.
I knew you were going to say Snapped as one of them, Avery. I think Snapped, because I don't think she'd be real easy to kidnap.
And just setting up an Instagram just so I can look at her Q&As. So I thought, why not? We'll go back because Chantel's really pushing it. She's season 2 trailers out for the couple vlogs. Oh, she can't wait till the second they get back to Q8. She's going to be releasing all these vlogs about their love and everything. So I thought, why not? We'll go for the romantic odyssey, the 3-parter, the Filaka Island 3-part series. You know, what other way to show their love? It's like, what, 40 minutes in total of screen time? I'm going to try and compress that down to about 30. So I guess that's my challenge. We're going to plow through this stuff. Probably going to be on 1.25 times speed. Let's go, guys.
Hello, guys. Good morning. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video.
I'm so excited to be back.
Filaka Island.
Filaka?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And we are going
He
to...
doesn't even look at
Good
her when he
morning,
says it.
Rue.
I'm not going to try and pause too much because, like I said, I want to compress it down for you guys, just so you guys don't have to watch all the porn bits. But I just love, it's just pure eye contact with the camera. He had no points does he like look at her or anything like that. He doesn't give a fuck.
taking a boat there, so...
Okay.
So get ready for the boat, please.
Yay.
Yalla.
Yalla.
It's a rainy, foggy day.
See, I used to watch Emily back then, but back then Emily was just starting out, and she only had a few hundred subscribers when I started watching Emily. As she grew big, she got big so fast. I feel like she changed when she got big.
I'm really glad I got that 2 nanosecond close up of her face. It was what I was missing this afternoon.
Hi.
Hi, baby. We are so excited.
What?
Grandpa Jim, good morning.
Did he call the camera baby because he wasn't looking at her when he did it? Oh, is he seeing himself in the viewfinder and he was calling himself baby? Oh, that's so awkward. Oh God, bro. Hi, baby. He's just like staring at the camera. Maybe he's calling. Maybe I'm his baby. Maybe we're all his baby.
مو مشكلة.
No problem.
There's no matter.
That was a genuine laugh. That was a really genuine laugh there. Just, oh, baby, that is funny. Baby, I appreciated that sense of humor. My humor drive has been activated. Humor reading at 72%. That was amazing.
And also, it has the museum palace of Sheikh Abdullah Sabah. It would be interesting, babe.
Yes, it's gonna be very historical and educational.
Wow, the one time he looks at her, it's like this is your cue to speak now, woman. That's the one time he's actually made any form of eye contact with her. I'm so glad that you didn't put the music up over this bit. Like, she's had other bits where the recording was silent and it was music in the background, but now she's like letting us hear like the engine noises and her deep breathing. It's like, I really appreciate that.
Hi.
We're on the boat.
Yeah, he's reviewing from when she was in Kuwait.
This is the inhuman type. This is what I was joking about in my last video, where it's like two robots just trying to like form like general human like thought from like an AI bot. And it's like, this chair is comfortable. Yes, honey, I agree. The chair is comfortable. It is a nice view. Do you agree? Yes, honey, I agree. It is a nice view. There's genuinely zero chemistry. I'm sure everyone watching this has been on.
Yeah, this is Gorlworld Ireland here. Here is the link. Who just told? Good morning, Lola. Who just told? Good morning, Bamboozled. Good morning, Ashley. Who just told me about this?
At least like one first date, and like I think with like a first date with a total stranger who has like every day, like you could be a card carrying communist and you could sit down and the guy next to you could be wearing a MAGA hat, and I guarantee.
You know what kind of was my last straw, Ashley, with Emily, was when Uncivil Law, I don't know if you watch him, but Uncivil Law thought he was doing a good thing and sent his chat over to Emily's when he ended his stream, and she got mad. She got mad because like her chat was flooded, and I was like, all right, that's not cool. He thought he was doing a good thing. I think he came on the scene about the same time as Emily, and he didn't take off quite as big as she did.
And damn tea, you guys would have better chemistry than these two.
I just make this.
Ha 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 ha. Did he just realize that she was laughing? He's like, oh, I must laugh too for the scene. Ha 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 ha.
Or I would have been out the minute he did that, where he kicked her when she said, "Kiss my butt," and then 2 months later, literally lets her, wish all kinds of vile, horrible things on people.
Can you maybe stand out on the deck when it's going? Like, I'm not sure. Like, obviously, the different bits of different rules. But I remember when I was in Japan, we took a tour of Tokyo Harbor, and you could stand out on the deck, and you always wanted to, because like you're taking a picture through a window. Firstly, her picture quality is terrible. The window is too dirty, so you can't get it focused on there. Like the building is too low down, so you don't really get a sense of scale for the building at all, because you'd mainly take the.
Irma, thank you so much for gifting memberships. Welcome Chins, Lola, Erie, Shar, and QT to the Dammit.
Like the picture is like, I don't know, top 50% clouds. It should be like lower down, which is just like maybe right here. Maybe here be the top of it. It's just yes, guys. It is more interesting for me to describe the cinematography of taking this picture than it is for her than me to talk about her just existing. Like, I know you got to play with the like.
Good morning, Goose.
The hand you're dealt, like, but this is terrible. This is terrible. I'm not going to show most of these. They're just like panning shots on just scenery.
Jilly.
But it's like rainy and foggy outside, and the window's dirty, and you can barely see anything, and it's all just like it's like she's like in Silent Hill. If anyone knows that reference, she's in. Silent Hill trying to film during one of the fog sequences. I remember when I was in
Good
Japan,
morning,
we went
Ella.
up,
Love you
to
too.
Hakone, and we went to the
Good
top
morning,
of, like,
Sin.
I can't remember what
Good morning, Terry Lynn.
mountain it was in Hakone, and it was like pure fog, like you could barely see 5 feet in front of you, and I laughed my tits off because I was like, that is so funny. That is so funny. We took
I don't know why it's doing this.
all this time to go up this mountain, which already had beautiful views, and you couldn't see anything. It was hilarious. It was generally funny. Like it was a funny experience just because of that. Because
Me neither, Jessica. We're gonna have to figure something out when she gets back there, because I cannot take 3 more months of the blue couch. It was so boring the first time.
You get really nothing out of it. But that's actually a really good memory to me. This, like, I wouldn't sell the footage I recorded at Hakone and try and make it seem like a really cool, interesting vlog, because it's like this is what you're seeing. Jesus
Brandy, thank you for being a member for 4 months.
Christ, the fucking music here, like the noise came in like a jump scare there. And Sal's voice, like 200 meters in the background, going like, "Hey, babe, do you like the waves? Yes, I like the waves."
Need life jackets.
What do you need life jackets? Really? You need life jackets to walk from the boat to the shore?
Life jackets. We're about to walk on moves a lot, so in case
The
we fall
blue
in
couch.
water.
The blue couch can't take 3 more months of the blue couch.
Hi, babe.
Hi, how are you gonna fall in the water? Can you fall 6 feet across? How the fuck would you fall in the water?
He totally says SEX for 6. I love it.
I shouldn't laugh. I did though.
It's moving.
How would you fall overboard? There's like 6 feet between you and the water and a fence. What?
Don't fall down.
Bad Mama, thank you for being a member
He's not
for
even
1
like
month.
holding her hand or helping her or anything like that. He's in no way is he being supportive at all. He is filming her and laughing at her. That's so good. That's the kind of thing I would do, but I'm not pretending to be like the most in love, like, oh my god, baby, oh, I love you, baby, kind of thing of all time.
Yeah. It's moving a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's not stable.
Is he on the
Does he
fur of the
say
bridge?
turd wolf?
There's a lot of movement there, love. You don't look stable.
Hey, cat, yellow.
Nice.
Wow.
No way.
This has been incredible comedy so far. It's just I'm walking down, looking at chairs, going, "Oh, there's chairs here. Oh, there's some chairs here, guys. Oh, there's some chairs here." Like 3 different times.
We are in the Maldives, right?
I think so.
Yeah, the Maldives is generally like rainy and overcast and really unattractive. Bro, it's like it's like a hay hut.
Look at the.
That's it.
Do you see the legs on the bottom of this couch thingy? Look at how they're like already going to the side. God, if she were to sit on that.
I don't think it doesn't scream Maldives to me.
So many places to relax here.
Holy shit, this is genuinely like the 5th seating arrangement they have shown and been like, look guys, there's seats. Do you know what, Chantel? I get it. I get it at this stage. I don't need any more.
Me and you.
I'm starving, Gilla. Let's go eat.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh yay, more seating arrangements, my favorite! So yeah guys, that's the first video done. We're back to the second one. A couple of vlogs that felt like a Island, Q8 part 2, and then Arabic. Yeah, I guess that the first video was something. We saw them have no chemistry, get on a boat, be on a boat, and then getting off a boat, and then looking at chairs. It's sad that is a very accurate representation of that entire 10-minute video. because I do think about 3 months of it that was dedicated to looking at different seating areas. So let's just go straight into the next one.
So when we got off the bus, we just followed the crowd into this building, which
Okay.
turned out to be the reception area. So
Oh yeah, yay! More seating areas, my favorite content.
inside the reception area. So we're here, and we're gonna go eat.
Of course.
Visit the museum after we eat in the restaurant.
The two things, or the three things that Chantel always makes sure she knows where they are is chairs or benches to sit, the restroom, and the food.
For some of the video, I'll have to do a voiceover because they were playing copyrighted music. But we chose to eat at this restaurant, which had a variety of different food, Kuwaiti food, Middle Eastern.
See, one of the biggest things that makes her look so unhealthy, I'm gonna make a point,
Variety.
is because of the sheer size of her, because she is so front heavy, she has to lean back. So it always looks like she's like repulsed by everything that's in front of her. So anytime you see her walking like naturally, she walks with like a C curve. Because, you know, our arse is here and she doesn't really have much of an arch, but she's so front heavy that it pulls her forward. So naturally she would lean forwards, but she's trying to stand up as straight as possible, which must ruin her back, honestly, because of the natural bend. So that's my thesis on on the curvature of Chantel's spine, I guess.
This is all
different
about
food, Kuwaiti food, Middle Eastern food, French fries, sandwiches, shawarma, things like that.
They got Middle Eastern food, other Middle Eastern food, lots of Middle Eastern food, French fries, lots of Middle Eastern food. I wonder what you're hungry for.
Good morning, Sarah. Because we know that that's all fake. That's what it is. We know that's not her real voice. But you know, Chantel, you know, she thinks the longer she ignores people calling it out or whatever, then, you know, it's gonna die down.
Great.
And a big beauty bite just for you guys. Yum.
Yum. And a big beauty bite. Just for you guys. Yum.
Hi, Six. Good morning.
What an unnatural way to fucking speak.
My husband totally exposed me here for picking
My husband totally exposed me here, guys.
on the pita chips.
He totally exposed me, guys, because I had a chip, guys. Like I know I look really dainty. I know I'm really dainty. I'm like 110 pounds, guys. I need to lose the weight. I'm like 110 pounds. I'm meant to be like a 95-pound kind of girl, but he totally exposed me. I had like one extra potato chip. Like, oh my god, bro. The only way he could expose you is if you had 4 cheeseburgers instead of 3. Like, I'm sorry, fuck off.
For salad.
Yum.
Enjoy, babe.
Thank you, baby.
Enjoy your food. Thank you. I will enjoy my food. I hope you also enjoy your food. Thank you,
Babe.
baby. I also
was gonna
hope
say,
I enjoy my food.
Don't forget, babe.
Christ, God, fuck me. I'm so dry. I don't know. I don't know what you girls watching this feel like, but like I feel like
Exactly,
I'm
Tara.
chafing just sitting still. I'm that fucking dry. Holy actual shit! There is literally no chemistry here. I think
Diva, you know, I always say hi like in a higher pitched voice than my actual voice, and I don't know why, and I can't stop. I've done it my whole life. It drives me nuts.
someone could fuck a toaster easier than they could fuck each other.
And here we have the Museum of Sheikh Abdullah Salim Palace.
Okay, we also have cannons. Those are kind of cool.
Let's visit it.
Yes.
God, the deep breathing is essential.
Look at the cannon.
There are 2 of them, but yeah, I get what you're going for.
Cool. Okay, yellow.
Oh my Christ, the deep breathing is amazing. Holy shit. She's huffing and puffing like. She's about to blow this museum down.
Hey, Black Box.
Hi. Babe, are these the sheiks?
Did she just say hi to the picture of these guys? Hi guys, how are you? I'm Chantal. I really like the Caesar salad. What? Are you talking to a picture?
Whoever told me about this channel, thank you. Does he ever show himself? I so want to see him doing this.
Every history has a bunch of people on a boat.
Did Hannibal
struggling
come
and they
in?
make
Good
history.
morning, Hannibal.
Very brave people, of course.
What was that? She looks at a picture and goes like, yes, every history has a bunch of people on a boat struggling heroically. And I was like, What? What does that even mean? They could be fishermen for all you... What the fuck are you talking about? You make it sound like these guys are laughing.
Guys, if you don't follow Hannibal, head on over and give him a sub. I'm putting the chat in the link, or the link in the chat. Oh, it's not even Monday. Head on over and give Hannibal a sub. His chat is very similar to this chat and a really good group of people. And he is hysterical, so you might want to wear Depends when you go over there.
Landing at Normandy. Bro, they could just be some fishermen. We know nothing about this.
Sheikh Abdullah Salib room.
Huh.
Simple head. And a big radio. Old radio.
If you guys like at any point hear like a loud thud and there's silence for the rest of it, know that that is me falling asleep and headbutting my desk on the way down, and I probably would just bleed out. Honestly, I don't think Goober here would really do much to wake me up. She's sleeping actually. She's actually having a good time. I'm recording slightly earlier because I'm away from work a wee bit early, like, so she doesn't think it's time yet. So sorry, she might not appear in this episode. Crisis is boring. It is just so boring. It's like here's a room. This is a room where a bunch of people would sit and hang out and have tea. Oh, here's a room. This is it would be a guy's bedroom. It's like, okay, I just couldn't pretend to care.
Yes. He had a doll.
Okay, here we have the old kitchen.
Oh
wow. Here we have the kitchen. Oh wow. Do you know what, Chantel? Me and her are actually the same wavelengths here. This is the worst museum I've ever seen. It is just like, here's some rooms.
This is Gorlworld Ireland.
Okay.
I'll put the link
cool,
in
I
again
guess.
for this channel too.
I've had to turn these guys up again. I'm sorry, I'm just back because I had to turn these guys up again because
he's only got 861 subs, you guys. So let's get him up. I think he's going to be good. He's funny.
I don't know what is with Chantel's videos, but they're so quiet so often. And this is at 350% boosted because the audio is so poorly done in these couple vlogs. Do you sit? Do you sit in the family room? Oh, guys, it's a room where people sit. Fuck, this is a terrible museum. 1 out of 10, wouldn't visit. Oh my Christ, that was unbearable. How long was that? That was 2 solid minutes of just panning over photographs. Because she said herself, oh, I'm just going to play music over this and just show you the photographs. So feel free to pause it and just read them if you want. And it was 2 solid minutes then of just panning over photographs. That was actual torture. Thank God. It's Kuwait's ruler's room though. I'm going to say there might be a plate. It might be a sitting room.
Let's go.
You have to duck.
No. It's
so once again, to save time, we just...
Oh my Christ, not again. This is what she said last time. Once again, to save time, we're just going to show you the photos. Feel free to pause if you want to. How long does this fucking go on for? Oh my Christ. It's like a minute. I don't care. Okay. This might be interesting. I do like some weapons.
Look at this one.
Okay, Chantal, literally you can tell me in any way what is different about that gun compared to what are the other guns.
Oh no, this isn't Hannibal. Hannibal's in the chat. This is Gorlworld Ireland.
Anyway, apart from like that, looks like a flintlock. Apart from that, Chantal, in your own words, what is different about any of these like repeaters?
By the way, it's Abigail weapons.
Is that a grenade?
No.
Oh.
What? Did you hear my voice and Salah's voice? We matched. We were like confused. No, it's for fucking carrying black powder.
I don't know, seriously. If anyone guys know what this,
it's for carrying black powder.
Just write it in the comments. Thank you. Wow.
It's a
morning,
well.
Christine.
On my eyes.
Good morning, Cynthia.
Is he being serious? Because even I've seen a well. Like, are you being serious, bro?
Be careful your phone. Oh, there's the stand.
I don't think she could.
Good morning, Havasu mom.
I love he checked how sturdy that was. Maybe he had a little flash and was like, I wonder if she has life insurance. Do you think she has travel insurance? Do you think Salah like saw dollar signs there and was like, oh, no one will ever know. People just think gravity finally got her.
In the well. So this was their water source.
No. Fuck. Chantal, geography teacher over here. God, you guys are comedy goals. You guys are so funny. Like, he couldn't even do that in a funny way. He couldn't even pull out, for fuck's sake, look at his watch. He, like, struggled to look at his watch. Like, one of the servos, like, jammed up in his fucking arm or something like that, and he couldn't lift the watch right.
Later.
I think they're on vacation since, like, the 80s.
No, they are boating bees.
Boating bees.
So let's have a seat.
Oh, yay, another seat. I can't wait. I'm so happy we got to include another fucking seat.
Good morning, NASA. It is Gorlworld Ireland. The link is in the chat. Just a little bit up.
Seat in this adventure.
Hello guys, we are extremely enjoying this beautiful island, for real. Me and my
like foodie
wife.
could fall down.
Bro, could you say with any amount of conviction?
Alright, we gotta go back.
For real. Me and my beautiful wife.
Bro, could you say with any amount of conviction? Oh, Christ. God, I should say that line was attempted murder because he nearly fucking took me out there. Holy actual shit. Oh. God, oh, the lack of conviction there was so fucking funny. It's like, you know, if you have like an uncle who has like really bad teeth and he goes like, I have a nice smile, don't I? And you're like, yeah, you got a great smile, uncle. It was that tone of voice. Okay, guys, third and final video. We're heading to the lake and the zoo. Because why not? Why wouldn't we go to the zoo again? I've always been curious who these videos are actually for. Because, like, Chantal like is treating them like
yes,
brand new.
I agree,
Chantal's
Lola.
not that stupid. Like, does she not realize that like no one watches these, no one follows her here, there? They're so negatively received that like I don't know why she wouldn't have just tried to start a brand new channel. Apart from she knows like literally no one would watch them then. But it's like they're so negatively received that they're not going to show up in the algorithm because they have more than 50% dislike ratio. Hell, most of them have more than an 80% dislike ratio. They're never going to show up in the algorithm. So,
right, Bree?
Let's just get in. This is the longest one yet, 17 minutes. Let's go.
The entrance of the zoo and the lake. Let's go, guys.
Let's go. Oh, they gave us bread. Okay, let's spread it out.
See, I can speak Arabic. The guy specifically said, no, this isn't for you, this is for the deer, okay? Okay?
Oh, look at here. Hi.
Okay, we got
time
a minute
to make
and a half
the
of her
donuts.
feeding deer. That was invigorating.
Ostrich. I think it's an emu. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, they bite you.
See, I'm just being straight up here, like, you know, being nice and all. Like, she looks like awful.
I don't
like,
blame you, Goose.
mainly
Good morning,
because,
Ugg.
like, you know, like her size doesn't help. Okay, like, being very direct, her size does not help. She looks awful.
Good.
If she was wearing, like,
hopefully
'cause
we
I-
can get him up. I don't know if it. Yeah, it doesn't update. We'll refresh afterwards, but hopefully we can get his subs up. He's fairly close to his 1,000.
I know she got a floral one recently that she was gonna like try to wear. Like, and it probably will look better, but I think she'd look better in something a wee bit more colourful because right now she looks like an actual black hole, like coming at you. I'm sure the geese and the emu double take and are like, holy shit, it's daytime. Why has the moon arrived here in my vision? Like, just wear something nicer, prettier. Like, you know, put a little bit of effort into how you look because right now you look fucking ridiculous. I'm just keeping you guys up to date because I know you guys are really curious what animal she fed at what time.
Thank you, Tara.
Yeah, it's like a minute 45 on deer and a minute and a half on emus. Bro, could you just stop deep breathing into the fucking camera? Like, that is 50% of this particular video so far, is just her deep breathing. I'm not going to show you guys all of it, but it's just her staring at animals and deep breathing at them, and I'm sure that it really makes them uncomfortable.
Welcome to the island.
We've already been to the island. This has like been 2 minutes of them just walking around silently. That is it. It's been walking around filming buildings for 2 minutes silently.
These were stores and shops, you know. And this was cool.
Yep. You've shown us all this before, just with no voiceover.
Guys, this place...
She looks like she is hating her life. Holy actual shit. This has been so boring. It has been walking around just filming random buildings, and in the last 30 seconds they've been given voiceover where they're like, this is a destroyed building.
He has probably not making it into the algorithm yet. That's probably why you couldn't find him in a search.
This is the destroyed building,
We'll
and that is it. This has been torture.
So
try to remember all this footage I'm showing you is at 1.25. I was trying to put it up to 1.5 speed, but I'm trying to be generous to them here. This has been like 4 minutes straight of just wandering around looking at like burnt buildings.
oh.
And that's probably not even like a total joke, Tara, because animals tend to be very what's the word? Intuitive, you know? Like I think it makes like a lot of times I'll side eye someone if they come and my dog doesn't like them or whatever, you know.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Very sad. Yeah.
He's at 918. That's awesome,
God,
Diva.
I don't know how much, if any, of I'm going to show you of this, because this is actually being torture to sit there, and it is just I'm walking around filming burnt out, damaged buildings for the past I have no idea 5 minutes now. It's been absolutely dire.
Let's check some process.
I just all that's happened is I'm just walking around looking at empty classrooms, being like, this is an empty classroom. This is an empty classroom. As Chantel just deep breathes in the background. That is this entire video.
There's a smoky smell in the air. You want to go up here?
Apart from your fucking thighs rubbing together, trying to walk this fucking much. Jesus Christ! Do you think the place is still on fire? The war happened 30 years ago. Calm down.
If this doesn't make you believe in God, I don't know what will.
What, your inability to walk? The fact that there's a school beside the ocean, bro. What?
Here, hold on. I will.
The very mid-level.
Okay.
Clouds, bro, like you're really stretching here to be as like, look how holy and religious I am now, bro. It's like some fucking clouds. Calm your tits.
The world is beautiful.
Yeah, as you stand
It's pinned to the top of the chat now, guys.
there in bombed out ruins, you have walked through bombed out ruins for 7 solid minutes, and then you come out and go like, oh wow, there's proof God exists because clouds. Because the world is beautiful, bro. Look at the bottom of your frame.
Hi, baby.
Hello, honey.
So nice to be here with you today.
Same here, babe.
I concur in your assessment that it is nice to be here today.
9:31.
For
Awesome.
I decided to put forth the motion that it is quite good that we are together in such an auspicious area. Ah, baby, that is good. For I agree with you. You guys fucking suck at this fake chemistry shit.
The sun.
I'm so if I could just walk into my computer screen, I would just walk into the ocean there, to just escape the next 5 minutes of this shit. I'm going
Oh
to
my
sit
gosh,
through.
have a sumam.
School?
That would be amazing.
It's nice flip, right?
Yeah. I'm thirsty.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Holy shit, that's funny as hell. Okay, look at the distance between the two of them here. Just keep the distance in mind between the two of them. She tries to step in closer to him.
It's nice flip, right?
Yeah.
Step in close, step away. Oh my god, you got shot the fuck down. Oh my god. That's so embarrassing for you. Oh Christ. Oh, the romance is real, guys. She tried to step in close to him and he immediately stepped away. It's like, love, I'm sorry, you haven't paid enough. You have the no contact package. Oh Christ, that's so fun. Oh, you got BTFO'd, love.
Okay, let's go and bring water.
We wanted to explore more of the school first. No, you didn't. You specifically said you didn't want to. Like, literally a minute ago, you said you didn't want to. So stop lying. I think Salah told you he wanted to go back in. Oh, yay. More seating areas. My favorite!
We'll try the swing. So Salah went to get water for us, and he's back with a few bottles. We're on this swing thing. It's fun. Wee.
Wee.
Jesus Christ. I really do think that analogy of like the card carrying communists and the MAGA hat people sitting down having more chemistry in this, I think that's 100% accurate. This is the driest shit I've ever seen. There's less chemistry and like sexual energy than if your two 90-year-old grandparents got together and decided to go to the bingo together.
Oh, the air, so nice.
Every single time she tries to get closer to him, he moves further away. Every single time. And by the way that he was turning there and she was trying to like hurriedly follow him to stay in frame, I thought he was guiding her to try and get her to fall off the pier there. Oh my god, they're holding hands. The love is finally real. She must have pulled out the checkbook.
So cute. Okay guys, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy with us and learn some information about the history of Island.
Yes, guys, it was a pleasure to have you come along with us.
Why do you have such a long pause, like you're waiting for like your turn in the script, from like to squeeze your hand and be like, your turn, go.
See you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Take care. Ma salama.
God, that was terrible. So yeah, that was awful. I don't know if I'm going to really cover too much of Chantal from going on. I thought this would be a fun little thing to like show you guys what to look forward to.
Oh,
that
but
we're
you
going to be heading back to the couples vlogs. Christ, it's just so bad. It's so bad, honestly. I'm probably not going to include like any of this last video because this last video was genuinely painful. I've recorded about an hour's worth here. I'm going to try and cut it down, so it's about half an hour. So yeah, it's just terrible. But I'm like I said, probably not going to cover a huge amount of Chantal in the future because I'm assuming she's just going to ignore all the allegations and all the issues. Well, we'll see. I'll keep an ear out, see what the drama is, and if anything funny pops up, I might cover it here. I want to quickly thank my patrons: Frank, Eswank, Healy, Blake D. I'm just saying an absolute massive thank you so much for donating, supporting all that malarkey. Thank you so much for watching, and everyone for subscribing, watching, and all. I have no idea what number of subscribers we're on. I haven't looked, and I think we're like 750 or something like that. So pretty outstanding. So yes, guys, I'm gonna leave you here. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.
Okay. This is the last one.
Oh, I know what
So I think, a little bit introduce Michelle Goes Live, which is she goes by MGL, and that was purposely because she started out as a member in Molly Golightly's channel. And I don't know exactly what went down, but there was, something that went down that she left, started her own channel. And apparently she's a big old mess. So she was in the hospital and she has like her toe, part of her toe is like black, and she was supposed to get it removed, not her whole toe, but they were supposed to try to save her toe and her get surgery today, but she got kicked out of the hospital.
you're at. That's easy to guess.
Mm-hmm.
You made it home.
No. Guess why I'm here?
Why? Because you got kicked out?
Because about 100 to 150 people called the front desk at the hospital.
You're welcome, Jamie.
And they said I was a terror and a danger to the hospital. They said I was vaping in the hospital room. They said I was snorting Xanax. They said I was drinking alcohol in my room. That I was taking prescription medicine that wasn't given to me. That I was vaping. That I was drinking. That I was taking Xanax. That weren't my prescription. Over 100 people called. I had security come in my room at 3:00.
Yes, Havasu Mom. She is she's like a year and a half now though. She's still tiny though. She was the brunt, so she's always going to be little.
In the morning, telling me that I was streaming nurses, which I didn't do. If they came in my room, I put my phone down. They said that they were streaming. I was streaming nurses. So security came in at 3:00 in the morning and woke me up. And then about 7:00, they came back in my room and they said that people kept calling saying I was streaming nurses. I didn't. So they told me that because of all the influx of phone calls calling about me.
Yeah, I had heard that she did, that there was nurses on the live that she was doing.
That it probably wasn't the best place for me. So they discharged me on morphine.
Whoa.
And I drove home on morphine. Tomorrow morning they were going to do surgery on my foot.
What now?
I don't know.
Oh, no, this is terrible. What do you, so how long did this happen? Like a few hours? Like how far was it? How far did you have to drive? Like, is your foot okay?
Yes, Goose Chuck.
No. I need surgery. I need surgery to get that cut out of my foot. But a bunch of you little mothers thought it would be funny to call the hospital and lie on me. And so I legit got put out of the hospital today for doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Except people calling and saying I was streaming. I was taking drugs that were not part of the regimen that they were giving me.
I don't know, Havasu Mom. A friend had told me when she was a kitten that she looked like she was going to have curly hair. Her hair is long, but I don't know how to explain it. It's like wavy kind of now. I don't think she's a Maine Coon, but I don't know. But that kitten has totally captured my heart. I love her to death. She's the sweetest, most loving cat I have ever had.
I may lose my toe.
No,
that was the surgery that they were doing tomorrow.
Ski Mask, the
was to try to save my toe. And I got booted at the hospital because so many people called the hospital. So many people said I was drinking. I wasn't drinking anything. They said I was vaping. The hospital decided they wanted to take my cell phone from me. I'm like, oh, I don't think so. You're not taking my phone. This isn't prison. I decided to try to work on my Xactimate. They tried to take my laptops from me because I couldn't stream on my laptops. I refused to give my laptop
that's
to my
what
cell
I
phone
was
over.
wondering, Cerinthia. That sounds like a lawsuit. If she needed the surgery, they should have still done it and then discharged her. Yeah, that's what I was like, how is she going to get it done now? That doesn't seem ethical.
And so they booted me at the hospital, and I'm supposed to have surgery in the morning. About me.
And so then they just basically said you're too much of a hassle, kind of. Like you're a danger, they say whatever, but it basically just means you're like a hassle. Which is crazy because your toe is like black.
Oh, really? No filter?
I know.
Well, I didn't mean to highlight that comment. So I'm at a loss for words. What do you think your next move is? You have to get your toe work done. I know you're high on more. Just relax for now. But
I'm probably going to lose my toe.
No, I don't. Don't accept that to be.
Well, that's the way they were talking about it last night.
We have two cats. One is my daughter's and Puff is mine. And it's so funny because my daughter's cat is just like my daughter. She's like salty. She like only comes to you, you know, or I mean, she doesn't come to you for love. Like you have to kind of force love on her. Puff will follow me around the house. She'll meow when it's time to go to bed. She'll like meow until I come into the bed. Like she's so cuddly and lovable. I just love it.
Like, what were they saying? It's pretty infected or what?
Yeah, they're gonna have to cut all the black out, and no matter how deep it goes, I may lose my toe. And so all these little
Morning, Daisy.
don't say it's just a toe. I can't climb on a roof. I'm done.
Oh, I didn't think of that. I never even considered that.
I'm done.
We're not. You just,
They said they got such an influence.
we need to get an Uber to a hospital. We need to stay on the phone and figure
There's
this
no
out.
Ubers here.
Well, then you need to pay a cab. You can get a.
There's no cabs here.
Then you need to call that Bombshell and tell her to fucking drive her new car over there.
Mom called me last night, believe it or not.
Christine, I
Again?
think
Because you already told.
I think the reason she's not saying or showing that she's flying or anything like that is because people have reached out to immigration. They've reached out to, what do you call it? The embassy. So I think she's worried that, you know, people are trying to attract attention to her flying and coming back into the country and stuff. And I don't know if that's going to be a problem for her or not, but I think that's why she's trying to keep everything hush hush.
Told me she had one time.
Nah, she called once and said that she hopes I'll feel better, but all these people just flooded in the security, the receptionist thing over and over and over, and the hospital said it was too much for them to take.
You were deaf.
Hi, Devil Woman. Okay. That is the end of that. I think that's going to be it for me for today, guys. I do want to do one of these evenings. I want to do a panel. If anybody in chat is interested in coming on panel, if you could please, like I said, all of my socials are in my description. You can DM me on any of those platforms, or you can email me directly. So I've never watched him before, this ski mask dude. If she's flagged when the passport is scanned at the airport, they will know. I mean, I can't believe she wouldn't be, but I don't know. I don't know this ski mask guy. I'm going to have to look into him. Skid mark Auntie. You will, Erie? Great. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it tomorrow night or Saturday night. So what night would be better for you? It won't matter when she goes if she is flagged. Bye, Terry Lynn. Erie, I know we are in I know we're in a Discord together. So I will message you on Discord so that we can discuss what night works best for you and everything, if that's okay. Saturday's better for you? Okay. We can do it Saturday. I don't have anything going on this weekend. All right. I'm going to end, guys, and I will see you next time. Irma, thank you so much for all your support with the channel, all the gifts that you give for members, and all the new members. Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here, for supporting the channel. I love you guys all, and I will see you next time.